So is short guys attractive? No. Just kidding. So the thing about it is everyone has their different types that they like. Some people like tall guys, some people like short guys, some people like people around the same size as them. Some people like muscular men, some people like skinny men, some people like men with hair, and some people like bald people. It's that simple. The thing is, it's all about preferences. So the short answer is short men are attractive. But like every other type of person, tall, short, skinny, muscular, fat, long hair, short hair, all those people are attractive because there's going to be people that find them attractive. There's not one type of person that is attractive to everybody. And it doesn't matter how good you think that someone looks over you, no matter if you're jealous of someone else's hair, height, muscles, any of that. There's going to be people that prefer how you look over them, just as there's going to be people that prefer how they look over you. So the thing is just to accept that kind of thing, even if it's hard. Learn on becoming happy with how you look, because I think I am a good example of that. I'm about 5'4", 5'5". I'm short. It is rare for me to find another man that I'm taller than, or even the same size as, because a lot of men are a lot taller than me. It's just plain I'm short. But the thing is, that doesn't mean I'm unattractive either. Just because I'm short, it doesn't have anything to do with whether I'm attractive or not. Because right now, I'm dating someone that was out of my league. I'm dating a friend of mine that I liked for a long time. And she is like the same height as I am. I think if anything, I'm a fraction of an inch taller than her. A fraction of an inch. Not much, just a little bit. But that being said, I'm dating someone I liked a lot. I thought she was out of my league. I almost asked her out multiple times over the course of a few years, but I was hesitant. And then I decided I was going to ask her out anyways, because I'd rather ask her out and know the answer than not ask her out and wonder what could have been. And I'm happy I did ask her out, because I asked her out thinking I was going to get rejected, expecting that rejection and hoping it wouldn't ruin our friendship. You know, I remember I asked her out through text. I asked her on a date. And I asked if she would go on a date with me, and then I felt like throwing my phone out the fucking window. I did not feel like reading her reply because I was so nervous. And I was sure it was going to be rejection. And I didn't want to face like the awkwardness. But she said yeah. So we did go on a date. And we went on 2 dates, and then we spent a weekend together, and then now we live together, and it's crazy we have a kid on the way, and crazy how all of that happened. That is good enough proof, at least for me, that short men are attractive to. It sucks when you hear jokes. The thing about it is short people or short men are often joked about. It's easy to pick on short men. If you see a couple with the woman taller than the man, there's going to be a lot of jokes about it. There's going to be a lot of jokes about his height. It's just something that people like to joke about. But at the same time, the people that do joke around about that stuff has really bad insecurities within themselves, and people handle insecurities differently. And for some people, they handle their insecurities by putting down others, making fun of others, and trying to make other people, trying to pick at other people's insecurities. That is one way that people tend to deal with their own insecurities. Don't let your height stop you from asking out the person you want, because they're either going to say yes or they are going to say no. But even if you were taller, the answer is still going to be yes or no. Even if you have more muscles, it's going to be yes or no. Even if you lost weight, the answer is still going to be yes or it's going to be no. And I, for one, would rather ask someone out and know the answer than to just not ask them out and never know. But I have bad self-image issues too. I do struggle with that a lot. I don't like my hair, I don't like my weight, I don't like my height. But I'm becoming more comfortable with who I am. I'm becoming more comfortable with how I look. And those insecurities cost me a lot. I did not have those insecurities, and if I accepted that I could be attractive sooner, I could have had a couple more years with my fiance. I was hesitant, because it's like, what if I'm too short? What if me losing my hair is gonna chase her away? What if she's not gonna like me because of my weight? Because I'm skinny. I'm short because of my hair. I put that stuff in my head, and it cost me a couple years with someone I love dearly. But it didn't just cost me like my fiance. like a couple more years with my fiance, but it cost me a couple more years with my best friend. I feel like what we have is rare, where we can wake up every day and still love each other. We can be playful 24/7 all the time and still want to be around each other. And there was a point where I was unemployed for about 2 months, 3 months, somewhere around there. I spent 24 hours a day with my fiance, because when we sleep, we cuddle. We cuddle every night, all night long. That's how we sleep, is we cuddle. So, do you know how hard it is to find someone that you cuddle with all night long and wake up and still want to hold their hand after cuddling all night and still be able to spend all 24 hours with them, from all the bedtime with them and sleeping to waking up and eating breakfast with them and going on a walk with them and then watching a movie with them, and like your whole day is with them? All I know is if I had to go through that with a lot of people, it would drive me insane. I don't think I could deal with being around someone that much, because people tend to irritate me and I need to have some space. Even when it comes to like family or like close friends, I can find it draining and I need some time for myself to recharge and feel good and be energized again. With my fiance, I don't feel that need to recharge. I don't feel that kind of drainingness that I normally feel around people. And I could spend 24 hours a day with her for over a month, from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed with her, for over a month, and still want to be around her and still not argue or have any really conflict. It's rare. And because of my insecurity, I missed out on a couple of years of that. I could have had that years ago, but instead of that, I let my insecurities make me hesitant on asking her out. And do you know how I was instead of living that life? I was miserable. My highlights of my day was drinking coffee. I looked forward to waking up so I could drink some coffee, and then I would go to work, and then I looked forward to coming home, and I would look forward to everyone being in bed so that I could stay up and watch anime, eat a bagel, and drink coffee until like 1, 2 a.m. because I wanted that alone time, because that was the happiest I was in the day. I was happiest at like 2 in the morning, drinking coffee, eating a bagel, and watching anime. That was my happy place, but I was miserable. And it sucks that my insecurity of being short and my insecurity about everything stopped me from living the life I wanted to sooner. So I did derail from the topic, or short men attractive. However, I want this to be a lesson on don't let your insecurities affect your life. Don't let you being short affect you from asking out someone, because you never know. I've been rejected multiple times before, and yeah, it just took this one time to actually have that life I want. It took that one time to actually have everything I ever wanted, and I could have had that sooner if I wasn't so damn insecure. So my advice is just work through your insecurities. And it's okay to be insecure, but it's not okay to let that insecurity affect your life and your decisions. It's like fear. It's okay to be fear, but don't let the fear stop you. It's okay to be insecure, and don't let your insecurities stop you. Because if I let my insecurities continue to stop me from asking out my fiance, I wouldn't be having a kid on the way. I wouldn't have moved out of my dad's house. I wouldn't be in my own place right now. I wouldn't be driving a car right now. Because all of that came from asking her out. So just live your life.